People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
He's back. He's back.
What?
Yes, I'm back, finally. It's been a very long time, way too long. It's been months and months. Hopefully you're not sad about it like Ron Burgundy was there. But I'm definitely back to make some more Schmoedown related content, Schmoedown adjacent. Thank you, Brienne, for that. Yeah, super excited. I've been so pumped to make this reaction video because it's been months since I've actually made a video, and I've been thinking about it since I made my last video. Like, oh my freaking God, like basically what happened, I got assigned this task at work. That just, I mean, it took over my life, and it's still kind of in my life, you know, this specific project, but I'm sort of able to manage it a little bit better, so I'm actually able to make these videos again now, and I'm going to make as many as I possibly can. There may be some times where I can't do it, like work is just going to get in the way, but I'm definitely going to try and make as many videos as possible throughout the year. My goal initially was to never miss a Schmoedown, but then, like, you know, they started putting out a video every day. You know, I'm never going to be able to do that. I don't think I'll ever be able to do that. So hopefully you guys can stick with me, even though I can't make a video for every single Schmoedown. But I can't believe how excited I am for this one. So we've got the #1 contender match today. But let's talk about like all the shit that's happened since I made my last video. I don't want to take up too much time before we get started here, but the #1 thing obviously right now is the Patreon. You know, I'm definitely contributing 100%, but if you don't know about it, go to Patreon and search, I think just search for Schmoes Know, and you should be able to find the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon, and you can contribute. I don't know, I can't remember what the exact dollar figures are. I think it's all the way from like $1 all the way up to like a sponsorship tier, which is like 10,000. But they have all these, you know, a whole bunch of tiers in between, and they're all really great. They all have like all these, you know, really cool rewards and, you know, some limited edition stuff. So definitely check that out, and highly recommend contributing to the Patreon, because they've been doing this for years with really no kind of compensation outside of whatever they get from like YouTube, I think. So, I mean, they put in like so many dozens of hours. Chris Skaliski with the writing, Christian Harloff and Mark Ellis, obviously, with just the entire organization and everybody else in the Collider staff that kind of contributes to it. You know, I think this is all kind of a side additional project on top of the daily work that they do. So, you know, kind of like what I'm doing. You know, I have a day job, but then I like to do this. So we're all kind of doing the same shit. And we all love it. You know, we all love movies. We love the movie trivia. We like competing against each other. And I freaking love the community, man. Like, I love you guys so much. You know, everybody that's on Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else, like, this is seriously like the best community, fan community that I've ever been part of. Like, you know, and I've made tons of stuff about video games and everything else, but by far, I think the Schmoedown community it's different from anything else that I've ever been part of. It's just super supportive, super positive, and, you know, we do have some bad apples that, you know, take the game a little bit too seriously, don't understand that some of it is just drama, you know, kind of like the WWE. They're like, it's real, and it's like, no, you know, the trivia is real, the game is real, but, you know, the drama shit, come on, man, like, give it a break. So anyway, all right, so the other really cool thing I wanted to talk about is how, like, they're actually bringing fans in, and that's one of the cool things about the Schmoedown just in general, is their fan interaction. You know, Christian is basically interacting with fans on a daily basis and inviting them to actually compete. I mean, we saw what happened with Late to the Party last year. They got invited to compete, and they ended up crushing people. I mean, come on. Like, they ended up making a, you know, making a stake. Like, their name is in the Schmoedown history now. And, you know, Christian gave them that chance, and they stepped up to the plate, and they knocked it out of the park. So Rob and Vanessa, props for that. Awesome job. And, but yeah, so I don't know what else. Like, I had all these things that I wanted to talk about, but I'm sort of getting lost in my head because I just want to watch the match now. And it's been so long, and, you know, all this stuff to catch up, not necessary. Let's just get into the match now. I'm super pumped for this. So again, this is a #1 contender match for singles. We got Mike Kalinowski going up against Rachel Cushing and versus Geppetto. I mean, JTE. Hell, you can't spell Geppetto without JTE. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so let's check this out. So what I'm going to do is give a countdown. I'll give like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we will go ahead and get started with this, with the latest Schmoedown. This is the season premiere the season premiere. So I'm freaking pumped. I'm pumped to see what the schedule looks like going forward, what happens throughout the year, what kind of specials we're going to have lined up throughout the year. So, guys, get ready, strap in, hang on tight, because this shit's going to get crazy. And as always, sorry if I go in and out of focus. This camera is like super sensitive with the autofocus, and if I go in and out, I'm probably fucking with it right now. So apologies, but let's just get started here. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, guys? Christian Harloff.
Okay, I think Christian's going to talk about the Patreon here.
From the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. If not, welcome. So I'm making this video basically to let you guys know exactly why we're doing a Patreon. Now, the way that this worked, we started the Movie Trivia Schmoedown back on the Schmoedown live show in 2014. It was a fun little
live
tournament.
show. That's another thing about the Patreon, is you can get live shows back.
We did it again. It began to become pretty popular with the fans. So we pitched it as a show at Collider. And the way that it worked was basically for the first run, myself and Mark Ellis had to pay for the episodes for a little bit. Then the show became popular.
Out of pocket? Damn.
Then last season, the show was then paid by Collider, and we were able to...
Nothing ventured, nothing
do the
gained.
show as we did it last year and had all the fun moments that you guys saw last year. Now, the problem is that we want to grow it. The budget is not growing, so the deal that myself and Mark Ellis made was, okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll take on the production of the entire show. We'll do all of that. Collider, so what does Collider provide? Collider is going to be very generous with providing all the workers, the labor. They're going to be providing the studio, and for that, we would pay them back with a sponsorship. If the sponsorship came in, they would get it. So again, if you guys are like, well, how come, why don't you guys give a sponsorship? Wouldn't a sponsorship help pay for the show? No, because we don't see the sponsorship. So the question is, if we want to do more, how do we do that? That's where you guys come in. The Patreon will do so many different things from, we have an editor right now, Aaron Wilhelm, who cuts all of the Schmoedowns. He needs help.
Mm-hmm.
An assistant editor, another editor, maybe 3 editors is something that we really need to do if we want to grow this thing. Writer, Chris Skaliski has been crushing it.
You're the man.
Crushing it for
You are the man, Chris.
Months, for the amount of time that he has done this. He has been doing so much work. He needs help. He needs a lot of help. He needs 2 to 3 or 4 more new writers. We want to go to live shows. We need you guys.
I'd love to be a writer for these questions, but
we want to.
salary's probably not good enough.
There's so many different things from the busy schedules that Mark and I have with our duties with Collider. There's so much more that we need to do in order to build it out. The ultimate.
That sounded like such a douche thing to say. I didn't mean it that way.
Trivia. Not even
I regretted it as soon as I
said it. In general, pop culture, TV, sports, whatever it might be, the Trivia Schmoedown can grow, but we need your help. Other things are more production costs out there. We need a producer, as I had Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson's coming in to do it. Owen Mugen came in, and he helped with all the stuff you saw in the Spectacular. More props to make the show bigger, grander. When people come out here, Dino's Pizza. We know how to have Dino's Pizza. Well, there's so many costs that come with this show. And
what is so special about Dino's Pizza? Someone explain this to me.
For you guys to see, check it all out. But that's really basically what it's going to be in order to grow this thing out to be the next level. Again, live shows, to build out the board games, to get finally that app, to get it on Android. I can't even remember all the stuff that we need to get, but there's so much stuff I want to do to grow this league to the next level. And unfortunately right now, with the budget that we have, we can sustain it. But we want to do more than just sustain it. We want to take that passionate, hardcore fan that you guys are, add to it, make it a big league the same way that you guys feel all the fantasy stuff. We want other people to find it. We want to get a publicist, by the way, and they ain't cheap. We want the word to come out to really find out what the Movie Trivia Schmoedown is all about. So hopefully I did a good enough job of explaining exactly why we need to get the Patreon going.
You did good, sir.
The other thing that I always wanted to do for patrons is that I don't want to just say, well, you know, we love the Schmoedown, so we're going to give you $1, we'll give you this. We just want to do that, and I love it. I'm humbled by the fact that you guys have said that, but that's not what we're here to do. We hope that we have given you enough tiers out there that you are so excited, that you are a fan of what we have given you guys, and we're going to continue to give you that, and then you guys will have benefits in order to do that. And lastly, the other thing, this is very important.
The benefits are great.
Right now, we do 2 matches a week. We do Tuesday, we do Friday. We want to up that. We want to make sure that we do 4 matches a week, an undercard on each match, more celebrity matches, more Inner Geekdom matches. We want to do at least 2 Inner Geekdom matches a month.
Yeah, see, if they fall through that, I can't make a reaction video for all those.
And again, in order to do that, production costs have to go up. So if we can get to around 2,500 subscribers or patrons, we can sustain what we did. We've got to surpass that number. So there you go. Guys, enjoy all the tiers that we put out there for you. Thanks again. Make sure that you become a Patreon today for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Check it out every Tuesday and Friday on Collider Video. Any questions that you have, you can check out here. Browse around a little bit. We'll have Q&As for you guys as well. And I hope you enjoy it.
There's been so much that's happened over the past year. It's crazy that it's been a year. It is a whole new
KO.
year, 2018, and a lot of stuff.
I gotta say, I like the killer better.
We cannot talk about.
Wait, those are racing
What I've
seats? What
always
does he
what I
got? What kind
started
of cars
off
he got
to do
there?
was to, get this league.
Looked like a 300Z in the video from back in the day, but I didn't notice the racing seats.
Clearly that was for women.
I don't know,
that
it
was
can't
for
be a
behind the
300Z.
scenes people, that was for introverted people, and
Right.
now it's continuing to grow, and that's what I love to see about it.
2017 was a kick-ass year for you, so
It was.
how about embrace that?
I don't need an award to tell me that. I mean, people watch the show. They know how great I am.
Yeah, I love Rachel. I like Mike. Not a huge JT. I mean, I like JT, but like I'm not a huge Patriots guy or Lions Den guy.
Sleep on it. We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
But I
Hopefully
can't.
we'll have a little more,
It's hard to
luck on
vote
my
against
side.
him. I mean, he had an amazing year last year.
I'm a winner. I've been a champion for a year. Well, here's the thing about this award. All this is going to remind me is I had a year where I was losing. I don't want this freaking award. I don't need something to remind me that I was cheated game after game after game. Because all you guys see is the L's and the W's. This is nothing but a reminder of a loser. And we've all proved I am not that.
Ken! That plot twist was crazy last year. Got ourselves a little song
I'm
going
getting
here?
more confidence with each win. That's where I'm going, and I think I can go toe to toe with the big guys now.
Play it like there's no tomorrow. Leave your pride on the line. Work hard every minute and step up to the starting gun. Play it like there's no tomorrow. Leave your pride on the line. Work hard every minute. Ready for the starting gun.
That was cool. Also, check out the awards. They did a Schmoedown Awards. Was it a few days ago or was it last week or something like that? That was super entertaining. Definitely watch that. But here we are. Premiere episode.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown, Season 5. We
Ellis
are
with the hat. I like it.
Christian Harloff here with Baby Carrots. Mark Ellis, thanks for dressing up.
Oh, Christian, I am always ready to be dapper for a season premiere. How do you spend your downtime?
Not dressed like you. Sorry. All right, it's a pleasure to see everybody. I kid you, it is really nice to see
The
you.
chemistry has never been better.
Never been better. We are back, my friend. It is Season 5 of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Thank you guys so much. As you saw last Friday, we had the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Awards. This past Tuesday, myself and that despicable character, Ken Knapsack, broke down everything that was going to happen in Season 5. We have a lot of great matches, and one of the great things that we have introduced this season, me and this guy have taken over the production of this entire show.
We're paying for it.
And in order to do that, we needed your help. So we launched the Patreon. It launched yesterday. And you guys can find out all the tiers that we offer for you. We're going to get new writers. We're going to get more talent in here. We're going to have more matches. We're going to have undercards. We're going to be able to do all these new writers. There's so much
Better
that we need
wardrobe
to do.
for him.
Absolutely. We need to do so much, and we're going to be doing so much to grow this league, grow this sport, this movie trivia sport as it has become. You guys have made it, and you guys helping have absolutely is going to get us to the next level. So I thank you. Go ahead and check out. We have 16 tiers right now available on the page.
16, damn. I knew it was a lot.
One of those
16, I
things
didn't
you
count.
get to see right now. As we are excited, it is the season premiere, and how about the triple threat match for the #1 contender? Mark Ellis, what a battle we got.
You talk about some celebrities already in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. JTE, Mike Kalinowski, and Rachel the Crusher Cushing. A triple threat is the perfect way to kick it off. You know, you think we're used to this by now, but you get that fresh juice from a new season. I feel like a virgin, and I'm ready to get touched for the very first time.
All right. And I think that if you have, you look at the
Little Reservoir Dogs
it
wrestling.
is the new guard versus the old guard. You have two of the new guard going up against the old guard. JTE has played in over 20 matches in his Schmoedown
68
career.
years young today.
He has played so many matches since he was the first match we ever had, going back to where he and Copster started this thing off. And now here's JTE. 1 year from last year's Spectacular, he is still the reigning team champion. He was 5-2, just lost to Sam Levine, the reigning champion, in the Ultimate Schmoedown in the finals. He beat Mike Kalinowski. Rachel Cushing has beaten Mike Kalinowski in Inner Geekdom. They've all kind of tangled. They all are waiting to tangle with the current champion, Sam Levine.
That's right. Certainly 2017, a huge season for Kalinowski and for Rachel the Crusher Cushing, winning Rookie of the Year amongst other honors at the Schmoedown Awards. But JTE, he's the real question mark because he was Comeback Player of the Year. So will his demons, will it be like an Insidious movie where the demons come back every 2 years, or did he bury 2016
right.
for good?
Well, that seems to be.
They always seem to come back in the same time frame, same months.
Facebook group, and everybody's talking about
Join it.
Cushing, and they're talking JTE. The poll has the two of them neck and neck, and there's Mike Kalinowski.
Who?
With 15.
Pudding for everybody!
And I think that is.
Those are my favorite moments.
Mike Kalinowski has done over this year. He is 4-2. He has 3 knockouts. He played great. He played JTE great in the semifinals of the Ultimate Schmoedown. I think it would be a mistake for anybody, the crowd, especially the competitors, to take Mike Kalinowski lightly.
I think we forget about the element of chance when it comes to a Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Even when you have competitors as great as this, we know that Rachel Cushing has a variety of categories that are her strength, as does JT. Kalinowski, he gets the right wedge on a wheel. He's as dangerous as anybody in the game.
All right, so we're going to hear from the competitors right now.
It's 2018 Schmoedown fans, and this is the inaugural match. It's a big match. I'm happy to be a part of it, and I'm going to win it.
The Fatal 3-Way. This is my first Fatal 3-Way. If I don't look nervous, it's because there's nothing about this that comes off to me as fatal. It's definitely fatal for the other two.
Looking back, this is a year in the making, this match right now. Look at those two guys that I'm facing against. Both losses. And I'm going to give it to Rachel Cushing. My loss against her in Inner Geekdom, I have nothing to say about that.
Go back to the killer, man.
She was a better player.
I know it's not a good guy image, but go back to the killer.
The match should have been mine. I should have fought harder. I got too cocky going into it. Way too cocky going into that match. That's my fault.
9 months ago, you couldn't have ever told me that this is where I would be standing. Yet here I am. It was a hell of a year. 2017 will go down in the record books. I'm in the record books. But 2018, that's where I'm going to really make my mark. This is a big match because it puts me on the road to getting the belt.
I want to tell you people what it's like to be a champion, but honestly, you'll never know because very few of you will actually be able to be one. It's a sad reality in this world. Only a few people make it to the top and are able to hold a belt. Now, if you're lucky and you get to hold a belt for like maybe a month, like Levine, or some of these other teams who get it for like maybe a couple weeks, once you have it for a year, you're a champ. Not only that, you're one of the all-time great champs. So, can I explain it to you? Can I tell you what it's like? No.
You guys are sleeping on it. Well, Christian put that poll up, what was I, 17%? I think it even actually went down with those two guys. Those guys are the favorites, you know what? But guess what? Both of those guys, they faced off against Sam Levine. And what happened? They lost.
I have to go through 2 guys, 2 gentlemen, well, 1 gentleman and 1 little evil, to get to that belt. But I'm ready to do that because the 2017 year might have been the year of JTE, but 2018, that's the year of the Crusher.
Rachel's a strong player. Mike, last time I beat him, I had maybe one of my worst games of last year. So I don't understand why he's even in this match. They should seat him in the audience. Like, just put him over there. He can yell out his wrong answers.
Now, Geppetto.
Woo!
I don't know what to tell you, pal. I hope you're going to show up, and I'm sure the clown car will be out there, and all 20 of you guys will be piling out there with your belts, loud mouths, and everything. You're good. I'll give it to you that. You had a great year. But guess what, buddy? Your year's over. Your year's done. I think you know it, too. I think you know it, too. I think you know you're ready to fall off.
Could be those even years. It could be
Guess
like
what?
Star
I'm gonna
Trek,
be
you
the
know
guy
what I
who just
mean?
goes like this. Pushes you right off it, buddy.
He's good on the odd years.
Look, I'm not about revenge, but I'm not gonna lie. Ken's betrayal, the whole way that the Lion's Den conducts themselves, I abhor.
Or no, Star Trek
and I
is
am
they're
ready
good on
to
the
do
even
everything
ones.
I can
Nah,
to
whatever.
take them down. But it's not going to be about trash talk. It's not going to be about any of that. It's going to be about trivia because that's what I'm good at. So when we get out in that ring, look out, JTE. Look out, Lion's Den.
Let's do this.
I mean, obviously, JTE likes to talk smack. He's good at it.
Big fan of himself.
He can back it up, though. In 2016, he couldn't back it up. It was nonsense when he would talk.
Literally a blithering idiot, but now he's back.
But he was. I mean, he would talk. He would say how great he was, and he didn't have anything on his shoulder. He wasn't winning matches. That's not the case right now. Look, he's beating people. Look, Bibiani, McWeeny, Kalinowski, Ken Knapsack. The guy he won. He won a lot last year, and now he wants that shot. He
knows his
badly.
shit, man.
He beat Levine in teams at the Schmoedown Spectacular, but Levine has one over him in the.
Dude, last year in the Spectacular, when he hit that war category against freaking hell, it was top above the line. When he hit that war category and like ran through it, I was super
live in a
impressed.
studio apartment for over 20 years, which I may or may not have. I would bet on Rachel the Crusher Cushing. She's got all the momentum right now. She wants to beat these boys badly. She's as competitive as they come, and I think you're going to see that manifest itself in a big W to kick off her season.
Well, we're ready to kick it off right now. Are you ready?
Oh, you're damn right I'm ready. Let's touch some people. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Good to be
New
back.
graphics, I like it.
3 rounds. The triple threat for the #1 contender in the singles division. Introducing first, representing the league with a record of 4 wins, 2 defeats, and 3 knockouts. Being led to the ring by Miss Movies, Brienne Chandler, Mike Kayo. Look at Chandler coming out. Oh, yeah, look at that shotgun.
That is a weapon.
This is old school.
Oh, Cobra?
Oh, it's Cobra.
Nice.
This is Cabretti.
Oh, it's Marion
Cabretti.
There
That's
it is.
awesome.
Look at this guy.
Ah, nice.
The crowd booing. Wow.
Fucking love it.
Kalinowski coming. Crime is a disease, and he is the cure, ladies
Very
and gentlemen.
nice. Coming in first. All right. And his opponent
Just put your
You're the
weapons anywhere,
disease, I'm the cure.
with a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat. She is the 2017 Schmoedown Rookie of the Year. She is Rachel
The Crusher.
Cushing. Oh, that's cliffhanger.
Crusher.
That's
Oh,
cliffhanger.
no. Oh, no.
That's
We lost
coordinated.
someone. We're not sure if he
It's a
survived
lion.
the fall.
It's
It's
a
a lion.
lion.
It's a
Oh,
cliffhanger.
More Stallone.
I don't remember his name from Cliffhanger, but I do remember the bad
What's
guy.
she doing? No, she can't. Not to the lion.
Poor
She's
cuddly
gonna do
kitty.
Oh, no!
Goodness.
Destroying the lion.
There's
Oh, my
literally
goodness.
fur is
Oh, my
flying.
goodness.
Mayhem
Someone has to
has
clean that up.
ensued here.
Dead. She just destroyed the
Oh
lion.
my
Wow.
dear God. Christian, could this be a John Wick situation? We just killed a beloved pet. Is that going to cause harm to Rachel Cushing getting revenge?
I don't think JT has any empathy for anything.
I'm so happy a John Wick reference was just thrown in there.
And their opponent
It's like everything just came full circle.
with a record of 8 wins, 7 defeats. He is the 2017 Schmoedown Comeback Player of the Year. The reigning Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, Little Evil JTE.
Oh!
Coming out.
Can always Grace Hancock right there. There,
Blowing heel kisses.
Yeah, we don't have. Tom Dagnino
other business.
Still on a yacht with Drake,
No. He
apparently.
says he has other business.
Oh,
and
okay.
Very interesting that he would say that, but here's Little Evil.
With his belt. There's the
Taking
movie.
care of it,
trivia.
but the Lions
Schmoedown.
always come together one way or another. Oh, look at. Oh, wow, he's shaking his hands. Wait, what's
Ken is
look at
very
Ken.
ni-
Oh,
That's
Ken is laughing
a
at Rachel.
Still
Ken
the
is
heel.
laughing.
Trying to get in her head.
Being ice cold.
Well, you got a big
Oh,
match here.
Ken.
Ken Knapsack and Tom Dagnino go up against Rachel Cushing and her new partner. Whenever we find out who
I
that
still
is,
love you, Ken.
That'll happen really soon. But right now, that's not why we're here.
I can tell you who's going to win that one. I cannot tell you who's going to win this one.
Well, all right, here we go. The #1 contender match. It is a triple threat match. Here is how it works, Mark. What's rule number one?
In round one, rule number one means that it is round number one, and here are the rules. Each competitor is going to hear a series of 8 questions. They are asked 2 to the field. As soon as the question is finished being asked, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you. Once we ask each individual
It's been months.
competitor
It's been
to
so
give
long.
your answer, please show the whiteboard to the cameras. At the
Also,
same time, you
watch
verbalize
all of
your answer
2017.
into the
If
microphone.
you
Each
see it
question is
from
worth
the
1
beginning
point. There is
all
no
the way to
penalty
the
for
end,
missing a question.
the
There is no
the way the
stealing
Schmoedown
in
changed over the year was just
round
freaking
one.
awesome. It was just
JT
great.
is sitting in the favorites chair, Christian. These triple threat matches, you never know which way they're going to go.
JT, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Kalinowski, you ready?
Geppetto. Disease. I'm the cure.
To watch JT's
All
eyes
right.
glaze over as somebody makes yet another Geppetto joke brings my heart joy.
Rachel Cushing, are you ready?
Can I just say, JTE, we reached out to you. We wanted to coordinate entrances, and look who decided not to do it.
Oh.
Can't say we're surprised,
Listen,
but we put it out
you're
there.
second-rate players, and you're definitely like second-rate Stallone impersonations. This is ridiculous. I'm pretty
Let's
sure.
play trivia,
I'm
and
pretty
then
sure
we'll decide
you're
who's second rate.
You
Let's
look like
go.
Ace Ventura when nature calls.
All right. I guess that Rachel's ready, and if that's the case, then let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. Question number 1 comes to you in the world of dramas. Who plays DiCaprio's rival, John Fitzgerald, in The Revenant?
You notice how quickly JT came up with another
Crap, I didn't watch it yet.
Something I forgot that Ace climbed a mountain in Ace Ventura. when
5,
they called.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. JT.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Correct.
Nice.
Squiggly line.
Two lines incorrect. Rachel.
Tom Hardy.
All right, so there you go. Rachel and JT taking the lead over Kalinowski here. All
And
right,
this
number
marker barely
2.
works, so I'm going to use
In
another
the
one.
world of comedies, in the movie Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, who played French Formula One driver and Bobby's arch rival, Jean Girard?
Oh, God, what's that guy's freaking name?
I was actually Jean Girard.
Don't make that face.
Donde está?
No. That's
Oh, Borat, what is your name?
3, 2, I know.
Repeat the question, please.
In Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, who played French Formula One
Blanking
driver
on the guy's
and
name right
Bobby's
now.
arch rival, Jean Girard?
JT looks like he's laying by a pool in Hawaii.
What is your name?
Squiggly line again.
5,
Ah!
4, 3,
I'm blanking.
2, 1. Mike.
Borat.
It's going to be a big
Rachel.
fat no.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sasha Baron Cohen.
JT.
Sasha Baron Cohen.
That's correct. All right, so JTE and Cushing taking a 2-point lead. Mike's got to maybe get out of the character and get his head in the game. All right, here we go. Here we go. Number 3 is Oscars. Oscars.
Uh-oh.
What film released in 2001 won the Best Picture at the Academy Awards?
I think it's this.
Rachel Cushing.
I want to say Cinderella Man, 2001.
A lot of people saying Ashby was in the Oscars after that.
I would agree with that. I think you were
Keep the suit? Orange suit?
See how horribly wrong I am.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rachel.
A Beautiful Mind.
Correct.
Oh.
JTE.
Beautiful Mind.
Look at JTE and Kalinowski. Nothing. Wow. Kalinowski's struggling. I've been there before. I know how
This is
that feels.
pretty fatal so far for Mike.
Oh, man. Look
Can
at
we
JT
give
rubbing it in.
Kalinowski a point for his beard? I mean,
Yeah,
for something?
All right, here we go.
Horror thriller is your next category, competitors, and your question. Who plays a zombie by the name of R, who saves a living girl from an attack in Warm Bodies?
I struggle. I really empathize with him. I feel like
I think this is right.
In this situation a little bit in the
this reminds me of myself at the spectacular. It does. 5, 4, 2, 1. Pens down. JTE.
Nicholas Holt.
That's correct.
Nice.
The Beast in X-Men.
Damn it.
Emotions taking over. Rachel.
Nicholas Holt.
Look at that. Rachel and JTE are tied. They're both perfect. 4-4, and Mike Kalinowski's got to get into the.
I only got 2 points so far.
And
Not doing
I will
good.
remind, to appease all the eardrums of our home viewers, please, no matter how much you may have missed the answer by, do not slam your whiteboard, nor your marker, nor your fist.
Here we
on
go.
it.
Here we go. Action adventure for question number 5. Which James Bond movie featured Pierce Brosnan's first appearance as Agent 007? Mike, looks like he's got his first one. We'll see.
I call him Jimmy Bond. Yeah.
5,
Hey, you want a martini,
4,
Jimmy?
Quite sure it's this one.
2, 1. Mike.
GoldenEye.
That's correct. Rachel.
GoldenEye.
There you go. And JT.
Woo!
GoldenEye.
There you go. So JT and Cushing are still perfect. Mike Kalinowski has 1 at the moment.
He got a point. You should
did.
celebrate that.
I think he's got himself on his board. He's got to have a little more confidence.
We move on to animated. These are movies that are drawn. What
Uh-oh.
piano-playing
Weakness.
musician voices the streetwise Dodger in Disney's Oliver and Company?
Who?
I think I saw
5,
Oliver
4. I know Chris Gillespie's seen it. 3, 2.
Billy.
Repeat the question.
Oh, he using his own rule. What piano-playing musician voices the streetwise Dodger
Billy Joel?
in Disney's Oliver and
I
Company?
honestly don't know.
He was
5.
almost won the World Series.
Did
Didn't he?
4,
He's a
3,
New York guy.
2, 1. Pens down, JT. Pens down, Mike. All right, and Rachel.
Billy Joel.
Correct.
Oh shit!
JT.
Nice. I'll take it.
I got Billy. Cannot remember the last name.
Kalinowski.
Really good in concert. Go see him at the Madison Square Garden if you can.
Well, Rachel Cushing is perfect.
Damn it, Billy Joel.
How do you get Billy? Like Billy Joel, it's like one
Yeah.
name. How do you? That's like
Literally,
forgetting Elton John.
All I
Like,
could hear was Billy Idol. I know it's not Billy Idol. I was like, who's the other Billy?
My first answer was Liberace, so.
Wow, Rachel Cushing, perfect.
Liberace.
JT misses his first one. Mike's still stuck at 1, and here we go.
Sing us a song. You're the piano person.
Number 7. Number 7. Here we go. Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen played husband and wife in what 2014 movie?
Favorite Olsen twin.
Oh.
Movie go.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna say How the West Was Fun.
Oh, is that a real thing?
Yeah. You want to come over and watch it?
5, no. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Little Evil.
I got Godzilla.
Correct. Mike.
Godzilla.
Correct. Rachel.
Godzilla.
Still perfect. Wow.
History shows again and again how nature foils the folly of man, and we are down to our last question in round 1. That is Under the Realm.
Unless Rachel gets
Book
it right.
movies. Rachel, the Crusher, still pitching a perfect game as of right now. 1 question left to get that bonus that is going to be asked just to her. Comic book movies is your category. Your question is, who was the second Marvel Cinematic Universe character to have a standalone sequel released? A lot of words to pay attention.
JT looks confused.
That's gonna be Iron Man. Would be the first one, I think.
5, 4.
Captain America.
Hold on, repeat the question because I didn't hear
That's
the
the second one.
I
Second
know.
one.
He tried to fight the perplexion.
Damn it.
Who was the second MCU character to have a standalone sequel released?
JT has used 2 of his own rules. And
Unless Iron Man came out second,
5,
but I don't think so.
4, 3,
I'm going with Cap.
2, 1. Hands down. Mike Kalinowski.
Thor.
Correct.
Ah.
Thor.
Correct.
Thor.
Wow, they all got it. Damn.
They all got it, but Rachel Cushing has a perfect round. Rachel Cushing.
Damn. Go Rachel.
So I will be asking Rachel her bonus question here in order to get 9 points and a 2-point lead over JTE.
5 points, I'll
over
take
Kalinowski.
it. It's
Should
not
she
terrible.
correct. Here we go. Rachel, what sci-fi mashup had the tagline, "Whoever wins, we lose"?
Oh,
Alien vs. Predator.
1 point for Rachel Cushing. There you go.
should have known from the word
Cushing
mashup.
Two-point
taking a
lead,
2-point
Christian.
lead.
Wow.
And Mike Kalinowski is down by 6.
Yeah, Rachel crushing
Kalinowski,
it.
though. I mean, look, if you go 0 for your first 4, that really starts to play with your head. He did get 3 of his last 4 questions
yeah.
correct, so maybe he's back on the right track.
We would hope so, because now round number 2, the wheel round comes out. Competitors, it will work like this. The wheel will come out. They will spin the wheel.
Yes, they will.
They will get 4 questions in their category. You can choose to go again unless it lands on opponent's choice. Now, the way it works with steals for this particular match is when one of the competitors is going, the other 2 will write their steals on the whiteboard. If the competitor misses, they will be asked to reveal their whiteboard for the steal. So when you guys are listening to the actual question, make sure make sure right away you're writing the answer, even if the opponent gets it correct.
That's a nice thing to do. To make sure you're thinking about the correct answer, even if you weren't asked the question. Remember, the question's worth 2 points. You can go to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Rachel, you are clearly in the lead. Would you like to spin first? Would you like to defer to Little Evil?
As always, I'm going first.
There we go. All right, Rachel's going to go first.
Much like Stallone's character in Cliffhanger, taking on the action, coming to the fight.
Let's see what they get.
That is a Stallonian spin. All right.
Comic book movies. Is she going to stick with That's Mike's strength here. Does she stick with it?
Go.
Or does she spin again?
Spin again.
Trying to go for something
She's
else.
thinking, Christian. This is really jogging through the noggin.
She's going for it.
All right.
She's going
I think she'd rather give it to Kalinowski than
Wow.
JTE.
I'll administer the questions to Rachel Cushing in comic movies. All right, Rachel. In the world of comic book movies, you have 4 questions here. And your first question in the world of comic book movies. What man-made structure is shown collapsing at the end of 1978's Superman?
Oh, the Hoover Dam.
The Hoover Dam.
For 2 points. Yeah.
I guess she's seen that movie, Christian.
All right, question 2, Rachel. 2 points. What race is Ronan the Accuser?
Oh, Kree. Or is he a Skrull?
Kree.
2 points.
Kree.
I guess she's seen that movie,
Yeah.
Christian.
All right, Rachel, question 3. In 2009's Watchmen, what song is being played during the funeral of the comedian?
Sound of Silence.
Multiple choice.
A, Man on the Moon. B, Hallelujah. C, Sounds of Silence. D, What Dreams May Come.
Sounds of Silence.
5.
C.
1 point. That's correct. All right. So your last question here, Rachel, in the world of comic book movies. What MCU character said the following? Well, now I'm standing. Happy? We're all standing now. A bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
Rocket.
2 points for Rachel. What a round
Is that
for
not
Rachel
the strength
Cushing.
of her?
Just
Do we
proved it
think
is.
she wasn't familiar with comic book movies?
I
You
thought
better think
the
again.
strategy was brilliant. She just eliminated the category from Mike Kalinowski, who now, JTE, you are up. Do you want to go or do you want to defer to Mike? Jason?
He was getting restless
He's a
over there.
grouchy old man.
You can see him.
All
He
right.
needs to get back on the TB12 method. More water and avocados for this guy. All right, here it goes. Round and round it goes. Got to think JT's looking for that.
Don't
slide
compliment
hard
him, Rachel.
category.
Oh,
And we are
movie quotes.
on movie quotes. Okay.
That's a tough one.
Will you quote yes or no?
Thinking about it.
He's probably going to respin.
How cool is that one of strength? We don't know. Yeah, he spins it again.
And again, he's
There he goes.
hungry. He may not want to dress up like Sly, but he certainly loves answering questions about his hero.
Look how focused he is. He's a champion for a reason.
There is a chant of Meryl Streep in the crowd. Will it pay off?
New releases. Ooh, this is going to be bad for
Okay,
me.
new releases.
All right.
Okay.
New releases for JTE. All right, here we go.
This will not be good for me.
New releases for JTE. You can go ahead and ask the questions
Yeah,
if
all
you
right.
so choose.
Okay, here we go. JTE, you got 4 of these. First one. Who directed 2017's Murder on the Orient Express?
Kenneth.
Kenneth
2
Branagh.
points. All right. Who directed the 2017 crime drama Detroit?
Catherine Bigelow.
2 points.
Literally no one applauds.
Not
This
at all,
is
yeah.
shocking.
Yeah. Who plays the first human born on Mars? Gardner Elliott in The Space Between Us.
Didn't see it.
Logan Lerman.
Incorrect. For the steal, you guys have, Mike, you write down the steal
Not
here.
go to multiple
Space
choice.
between.
And Rachel for a 2-point steal if you get it.
Asa Butterfield.
2 point
That is
steal.
a monster
That's a
steal.
monster
Nice.
steal.
And-
All
and
right.
that could even bury Kalinowski,
Yeah.
but we'll see how it affects JTE.
We'll see. All right. So your fourth and final question, JTE.
Yes.
Who voiced the lead character of Gene Mech in the Emoji
I did not see this movie.
Two people I have.
5. Four.
Multiple choice.
A. T.J. Miller. B. James Corden. C. Jason Bateman. D.
T.J. Miller.
A.
That's correct for 1 point.
Okay.
JT. All right, so JT is now down 6 points. Mike Kalinowski needs a monster round. He needs a perfect round. Oh, and Brianne Chandler bringing some pizza.
She's bringing some pizza. Let's
He's bringing some
see.
pizza. What's
Does
he
he
got?
eat it like Marion Cabrera? He cut the pizza with scissors just like the movie.
I saw it. I like what
That
he
is
did.
just like the
I
movie.
like it. I see what he did
Standing
there.
ovation from me.
Good move. I like it. I like it. All right, now Mike Kalinowski. All right, here we go. Mike, you're up. Go ahead and give it a good spin.
That's
a
pretty
good
cool.
move. I like
Now,
what he did.
Christian, he's down 18 and 12 to 3. He needs a great spin and maybe 8 questions asked to him.
He needs, yeah. Well,
The street chant. I like that this chant is a thing now.
Riley.
Okay, we're going to watch it.
Riley.
And Mark Riley's our eyes on the prize here.
Ooh.
Oscars. It is
Oscar
Oscar
movie.
movie.
He spins away.
Yeah.
That's a hard category, man. That's a surprisingly hard category.
I thought we were gonna slide Arnie for a second.
Right, here we go.
It's totally going to end on
Not
Meryl
keep a
Streep.
match in your mouth at home, kids. That is
It's
this
going to end on
thing
Meryl
is the
Streep.
time
No.
for
Oscar movies it is.
that. He didn't want it, and he got saddled
No,
with
it's
it
just
again.
today. It's one of those. It's one of those things. It's just not one of the days. It's just not one of those days for Mike.
Mike Kalinowski, you spun Oscar movies. You didn't want it, you spun it again, you still got Oscar movies.
Look at Rachel
Question.
Piranha.
For 2 points. Who plays James Dean's girlfriend in 1955's Rebel Without a Cause?
I know if I need multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, Paula Prentice, B, Anne Margaret, C,
Angie
Natalie
Dickinson.
Wood, or D, Angie Dickinson?
Natalie Wood?
Give him a
1
point.
There
Oh,
you go.
nice. All right.
There you go.
Give him a point.
1 point here. 18, 12, 4. Next question.
All right, your next question, Mike. World of Oscar movies. Who won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for their work in Ordinary People?
Donald Sutherland?
Five.
Dustin Hoffman.
And for the steal, Rachel
Timothy Hutton.
and JT.
Liv Tyler.
Timothy Hutton is correct. 2 points for Rachel
Nice.
Cushing. And with that, Mike Kalinowski has been eliminated.
Ah.
Mike Kalinowski had a rough night here today. You know, Mike, you don't need to leave. Well, Mike wants to leave. All right.
Marion Cabretta's going to go fight
Mike's
crime.
not.
Maybe he's better suited
Mike's
for
not
that
this one.
job.
All right, so you got Rachel versus JTE here. Rachel had that big 20 points, but that's it right there. That is round number 2. Rachel Cushing has an 8-point lead now going in to round
Huge.
number 3. Here's how it works. Both JTE and Rachel will pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20. They will get a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and then a 5-pointer. JTE is down by 8 points. He has to have a very strong 3rd round here. Cushing could take this by TKO. Mark, here we go. Rachel, you are in the lead. Please give me 3 numbers.
2, 8, 7.
2, 8,
Thought about that 7 for a minute.
Yep. JTE.
I'll go 6, 12,
5.
and 19.
6, 12, and 19. All right, Little Evil, you're up first.
Trying to guess what he's going
You're
to
up
guess.
first with number
We'll see.
6.
JT, I will be administering your
Don't need this
questions
board anymore,
in
do I?
round
Yeah.
3. Your first question in round 3 comes from the world of fantasy sci-fi. And it is, what actor made their final film performance in The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus?
Keith
Oh.
Ledger.
2 points for JTE.
All right.
He's still in it.
Now, JTE, you have category number 12. Category 12 for your 3-pointer.
And that is going to correspond up here at our answer desk to movie quotes.
Now, JT needs to hit this. If he does not, Rachel Cushing will win via TKO and will be playing Sam Levine for the championship during championship week.
All right.
And here we go. JTE, 3-pointer.
Your question is, in what film will you hear the following quote? I am not a pirate. More specifically, I am a lawyer.
Five, 4, 3,
I'll use the last repeat.
2. Last repeat.
Okay. In what film will you hear the following quote? I am not a pirate. More specifically, I am a lawyer.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
1.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
And you're
Wow. Yeah, Rachel. Who's second right now? Look at those picks. Oh my god. I know she's going to hate that.
During championship week, she is 4-1, 2 knockouts. My goodness, the Crusher is for real.
Domination here,
Wow.
Christian. Look at that, 20 points.
You just saw
And that looks
JTE,
even
his
stronger
line
when
just
you
snapped
compare
and he
the
just
scores
fell,
of
man.
competitors. JT, 14 points. And Mike
Just fell down
Kalinowski
that
just
crevasse.
4. This is why Rachel Cushing won Rookie of the Year. This is why she won pretty much every other award at the Schmoedown Awards, because she might be the next holder of the almighty singles championship belt.
Rachel Cushing had JTE had a chance, made it close. She could have scored close to 30 points, and that's never been done in a 3-round match before. She is unbelievable. She is broke. I can't even imagine how many records she broke today. 20 points in a triple threat match.
And she was jogging. She was jogging the whole time.
She obliterated Mike Kalinowski. She had a perfect round in the first round. JTE couldn't even catch up. That's the team champion of the world, and he couldn't do anything against her.
She's just jogging. She's just jogging, just getting the heart rate warm.
That is an amazing match by Rachel Cushing, and I can't wait to hear from Mark Yodi Riley, who has the #1 contender, Rachel Cushing, in the interview right now. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? And I am here with the #1 contender, your winner of the triple threat match, Rachel the Crusher Cushing. How are you feeling?
Pretty damn awesome.
Hell yeah.
To be honest.
Good. Yeah, that was a hell of a match.
Thank you.
So what was going through your mind when that started? I mean, you ran the table. You had a perfect 8. You got the bonus point, and then going in hot on the round 2. What was going through your mind after that first round?
That I had it.
Yeah?
Honestly, like I've never felt in the groove like I felt today. I don't know what it is. I'll have to figure it out so I can do it from now on. But I felt comfortable. I felt rested after the break. I felt ready for the new season. And I took it one question at a time. And every one that I got right, I got more confident. And then getting the bonus and having played 2 perfect rounds now, I was just like, I've got this.
Yeah, it showed. And Mark Ellis said it. You were kind of jogging. You barely broke a sweat. And I was watching it cool and collected. Was that the feeling when you got comic book movies? Not a lot of people look at you, Lord of the Rings, sure, but you know, you've competed in inner geekdom,
Yeah.
so comic book movies, that's a strength. Is that why you stuck with it?
Absolutely. I mean, it was twofold. I mean, I knew Mike was not out yet, and I knew that was a category he was gunning for. So for me to take it and hopefully get them right, that took points away from him. I love you, Mike, but you got to play the game. But yeah, I know I'm a Lord
He
of
was
the
also
Rings
far
girl,
enough
Harry Potter
behind if
girl,
you
but
got
I play
questions
in the
wrong, it
indie
would have been
game.
that
Go
big
back
of a
and watch
threat.
those matches. I get comic book movies right a lot of the time, so it shouldn't be that big of a surprise that I did well.
That's right, and you got a lot of those questions right. I believe you got multiple choice on only one?
Yep.
Yeah, that was impressive. So, looking forward to your next match, Sam Levine. How are you feeling? Are you going to carry that confidence?
You know, one of these
with you?
days,
I mean,
somebody's going to
you
have
are
a
now.
perfect match.
Yeah,
Like
classic
every
Clark
question,
Wolf.
they're going to get
Only
every
female
single
in
question
the,
right.
in the league to challenge twice for a title match. No longer. Now that's you. How are you feeling going in against the current champion, Sam Levine?
I feel really good. I'm glad I broke the curse of I've played in several #1 contender matches and lost, came up short. This time, not the case. So that feels good going in. I have the momentum. That feels good. Sam's no joke. Are you, Sam?
Sam is no joke.
Oh.
And look who it is, our current champion. What's up, champ?
How you doing, champ?
Oh, well, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, I real quick, I just wanted to do something. I just wanted to make sure that, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
We're going to have that resized to fit you. It is mine, though, for the time being.
Okay, so
So I'm going to hang on to it for just a little bit more. But I got to say, after what you just did here, I am going to need to pull some kind of magic rabbit out of my asshole if I want to stand a chance against you. But I will say this. I pulled that magic rabbit out of my asshole once before, so let's see if there's anything else in there.
well, so going into it, are you going to study it all? Are you just you know what you know? You don't need to study. I mean, you might need to study with this one here.
Oh, I'm going to do the Nathan's hot dog challenge of studying to try to compete with the powerhouse performance that that she just put on here. I mean, there's nothing
I
to
love
say
Nathan's
other
hot
than
dogs.
while I still have this thing, I'm going to enjoy it and sleep in bed every night with it and cuddle it and tell it I love it. And if I somehow get to keep it, just know that might be my second miracle, and I think I'm qualified for sainthood.
I believe it's true that you could be qualified for sainthood, especially going against the Crusher. I'm here now with the current champ, Sam Levine, the #1 contender, Rachel the Crusher Cushing. Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans, we got a good one coming up. We'll see you next time. What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Mark Yodi Riley here with the loser of the triple threat #1 contender match, JTE Little Evil.
Let me say one thing first. I did lose.
Yes, you did.
Lost.
But you're not. But I'm not
And
the
that's rare
loser.
for me. And I want to give all respect to Rachel, but at the end of the day, I do feel like I beat myself.
Yeah, and how so, Little Evil?
Billy Joel, Uptown Girl. We didn't start the fire. I know his freaking name, but it just couldn't come to. I wrote Billy.
Down
Time
Home
ran
Alexa,
out.
man.
I love Oliver Company. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, actually.
Yeah.
So usually when I hear animated, I'm like, oh crap.
That was
But,
rough.
yeah.
You were hanging in there, though. You had
Hanging
a
in there.
great
I was
set. You
right
had a
there.
Did I
great
get that
first
title right?
round.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
second round is where you lost some steal points, where the Crusher took off. How did you feel in that moment? Were you worried? Did you
Downeaster
think you could
Alexa.
get back in it?
That's some
I
New
never saw
England
that
shit.
damn
You should know
Mars
that
Kid
shit,
movie.
JTE.
Asa Butterfield,
Asa
whatever the hell you
Butterfield.
want to call him. Listen, Logan Lerman and that guy and all these other kids that did these like YA novel movies, they're all interchangeable to me. So I was just like, Logan Lerman, I guess he was in a bunch of those things.
Yeah,
that's
he
the
was.
only one I should have gone to multiple choice. I believe I answered just about every question right until then, including I would have gotten the extra point for Alien vs Predator. Again, I really feel like I let myself down more than somebody beat me. I really just felt like I let myself down.
Well, I think you let a lot of your fans down, but that's okay. You are Little
See,
Evil.
I gotta disagree with you there. I think people saw me and they were like, "Oh my God, he didn't lose to somebody; he lost to himself."
Is
The
that
one
what they're
person-
saying?
That's exactly what
No.
they're saying.
Are you saying that?
Listen,
Nope.
I got a fan club. They tell me these things all the time. I'm still the champion.
Team champion.
Yeah, team champion, of course. Well, that means I know double the knowledge of any other person out here. I can win this thing with Snyder or without him, but he's my brother, and we won it together.
Well, it's my understanding there would be no math here, but that does check out. So what's next, JTE?
Well, listen, anytime you have a loss to yourself, you want to get back on there and just get a win. So why not face the one guy who I've never lost to in anything ever? I'm going to just challenge Roka. For me, it's just kind of like, a sparring session before I get back in that free-for-all. Somebody just I'm just going to beat up on him. Just throw him away. Kind of like did Kalinowski today, or Vanillowski. Man, was that guy...
Vanillowski.
Did he just... What happened there? He just kind of showed up. He may have just written stuff for me. I should have just said, here's my answer, write it for me.
Oh, he
And
had a bad
he could have
game,
been my
but
assistant.
you want to kick the guy when he's down? Go for it.
I
That's
mean,
cool.
how can I not kick him when he's down? If I walk, I'm going to hit him. That's how low he is.
All right. Well, that was JTE, Little Evil. Living up to the name, I'm Mark Yodi Riley. What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Mark Yodi Riley here. Mike Kalinowski, the loser of the triple threat #1 contender match, not here, but I have Miss Movies, Brianne Chandler. What happened? Where's Mike?
Well, Mike is disappointed. He's a little upset, so he's not here right now. I wouldn't say loser. I'd say third place. How about we reword things around here?
Third place is
There you
fine
go.
by me. So, do you know what's going through Mike's head? Has he told you why he left? I know he's upset. We've all had those games. It sucks. But what do you know what was going through his mind?
I don't, because I haven't spoken with him since he left. But what I can gather is, he's already played JTE once and lost to him. Came in second, I should say. He also played Rachel in Inner Geekdom. Came in second. So I think he's feeling a little defeated right now, and was hoping to have a better showing today.
Okay, well, the question a lot of people out there have, what's going on with you two? Like, is there something coming that maybe you can tease for us here?
Can I tease anything for you here? Well, okay, I'm feeling a little generous, so I'll
Good,
let you
good,
know.
good, good.
We have a team match that we're going to be doing.
A team, you
Oh.
and Kalinowski KO
That's right.
together on a team.
Really?
A team match.
A team match. All right.
Is
well,
what I'll say.
I'll let that play out and
Okay.
speculate over there. And
Might
what's
as well.
next for you, Brianne Chandler?
Oh, that's the real big question.
that is
That's
a
not
big
going to be a question we're going to answer today, though. But thanks, Mark. I gave you one thing.
All right. Well, thank you very much for speaking for KO Kalinowski. We're hoping he's going to pick himself right up. Back to you, Christian and Mark, at the table.
And look, Rachel Cushing and Sam Levine. Sam came in, was very humble, and he walked into.
Expect him to be that.
Of course he is. He's a good
Nice
champion.
guy.
He walked in, and they have played before. Sam holds a victory over Rachel. It's her only loss. You know she's going to be looking to avenge that loss, and he's going to be looking. I know Sam very well. Sam wants to be in that Mark Riley and Dan Murrow club of defending the belt at least once.
It's not your belt till you defend it, isn't that right?
Well, we're going to find out.
Okay.
I mean, and then obviously you've got.
I'd do the same way.
And
I'd want to like defend it once and then be like, all right, I'm good.
back interview together. You
That's
If I can
just
defend it a
lot
second
of-
time,
that's a
hell,
lot
it's
of,
great.
Hey, we
It's
lost.
gravy.
We're upset about our performance
Right.
today, going back and forth. But going forward, I think I respect both of them as competitors. But if there's one person that proved a championship medal here, there's one person that Sam Levine is going to be up at night thinking about.
Yeah.
I think it's the Crusher Cushing.
I think so, man. I mean, Rachel Cushing is she's for real. I mean, I've got to say, and I'll go ahead and I'll say it. I think she is the best player we have seen since Dan Murrow.
Great, Christian. We just started the season.
I'm just
okay,
telling you.
let's just all take a breath.
This is the most cool, calm, and collected she's ever been. Her head was focused. She played. It was the same. She did the same thing she did against Stacey Howard in this match. She was cool, calm, and collected. She's getting much better. You can see the growth in her as a player. She just continued what she did in season number 4 and made it into season 5 with a dominating victory.
And by the way, what category is taking round 2? Comic book. Who knew?
Strategical, that was brilliant.
It was look,
brilliant because what it did was it eliminated any chance of Mike coming back. It was a brilliant move, and JTE couldn't handle it. And JTE was in the first round, had a great first round, but you know what it was? It was that second round. Rachel kept stealing points. She used the triple threat format. She kept taking the points on the board. It was an amazing, amazing victory. She earned it, and I can't wait for Cushing Levine too.
Rachel Cushing is for real. You know what else is for real? The Patreon we just started. Make sure you
Oh!
go check out the Patreon. All the tiers. Get involved in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Also check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, the Facebook page on, guess it, Facebook, and the Schmoedown Rundown. You can catch it on iTunes at any juncture.
Yeah, make sure, once again, guys, thank you so much. We're going to build this league together. Like I said, look at all the tiers. Go and check them out. There's a lot of cool stuff. You are a Movie Trivia Schmoedown fan. Guarantee there's something in there for you. Go and check it out. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I have my little message to everyone. I cannot thank you enough for everything you've already done. Help us take this thing to the next level, guys.
The Patreon's already taken off. They've already got like,
the number one
was it 2,000?
contender is Rachel the Crusher Cushing. She will be battling Sam Levine during championship week at
credits.
the end of February. Get ready for it. It's going to be something.
Yeah, you know what? That was a ton of fun. I am so excited to be back in the ring. We are going to do such great things this year. But yeah, so I'm excited to meet up and talk about all of this. And you know what? My partner just got here. All right, we'll see you in a bit. All right, bye.
The mystery partner.
Hey, partner. Let's go.
Ah, what a tease.
Oh, did you think that we were going to leave you hanging again? Of course it's me. Shirewolves.
Shire Wolves. That's awesome. All right, man. So that was an awesome match. I got to make it quick because my battery light is flashing at me. So this thing's going to die any second now. But what a hell of an inaugural match for 2018. Rachel, amazing, amazing job. I'm so happy for you. You did awesome. You beat JTE. You shut me up. You fulfilled what I wanted to have happen. I was sure that JTE was going to win, but you crushed them. Thank you for doing that. Absolutely great job. Awesome match, and I hope you guys are kind of finding me and really liking the Schmoedown. If you're not familiar with the Schmoedown, I hope you like it. I hope you like this reaction video, and join the Facebook page, join Twitter, share these videos, subscribe, all that stuff, because they put in a hell of a lot of work, and this is a great fucking show, man. It's like the best thing on YouTube. So get in the community, get involved, and we are going to grow this thing as one big family. So until next time, guys, I'll see you later. And, if you're really into the Schmoedown like I am, definitely go check out the Schmoedown Rundown. Frank does a great job doing the numbers, doing the statistics, and then there's always great conversation and great breakdown of the matches that just happened.